behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Palm Mash TV. Palm Mash TV.
Well, hello everybody. It's another edition of Palm Mash TV. We're glad that you could join us again today. We got a great interview coming up for you in just a moment. But before we get into that, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell here on YouTube. And you're always going to get the latest interviews whenever they become available. And check out the comment section and leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you there. And go on Facebook at facebook.com/PalmMashTV, which is our official page, and you can like the page, inbox us, comment everything you see there. And if you'd like to email us at palmmashtv, all one word, at gmail.com. And it's not just for bands or solo artists that want to be on the show, but if you're a fan, heck, just leave us a message there too. We'd love to hear from you. And also just check out Palm Mash TV on Roku channel Small World TV every Wednesday at 6 p.m. And so I hope you'll enjoy that. And all this is going to be recapped for you at the closing credits at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. From Long Beach, Mississippi, we have Reatha Pitman, a talented country artist, and I think you'll agree. So we'll get to that in just a second, but first, here's a quick word from Click Jam. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
We got history, got me feeling the nostalgia when you look at me, thinking about what could.
All right, everybody, it's interview time again, and with us from Long Beach, Mississippi, we have Reatha Pitman. Thanks for joining us, Reatha.
Hi, I'm so excited to be here.
Oh, well, we're excited to have you. Tell us a little bit about how it all began for you as far as being an artist. I mean, everybody has their own story. I'm sure you have your own story, so let's hear it.
So when I was a kid, we used to travel to Missouri, Sikeston, Missouri, and that's where my grandma lived, and there wasn't much of anything to do. So I started watching country music videos on the TV in my grandfather's room, and I would go in there and just stay in there all day long. And I realized then how much I loved music. I loved country music, and I wanted an artist one day. So it all started then. And then when I was in college, I started trying to write. I was a music major for a short time, although my parents weren't going to pay for me to be a music performance major, and I was not cut out to be a teacher. So I ended up switching to music minor. And then after college, I joined the Navy. And then towards the end of my tour, I decided I was really going to buckle down and write music and record music. And that's what happened. I recorded and released my first EP, Road on Which We Travel, in the last year that I was in the Navy. And that's been since 2018 now. I'm working on new music though, so there is more to come. But it was a rather quick process. I started writing, I wrote my first 4 songs in the first probably 4 or 5 months, and then went and immediately recorded them and released them.
Oh, okay. Well, it sounds like you are doing well in your occupation there as being an artist, and I hope you keep it keep it up for the next few years, and who knows, it'll probably take even bigger.
I've got people asking for more music. I really trying to work on it. I actually got my raffle tickets in the mail last night, so
okay.
Working on raising that money so I can get the new album recorded.
Okay. Well, who are the biggest influences for you when you're growing up in music, and did it help you with your songwriting and singing and so forth?
So the Judds are my all-time favorite. I love the Judds. I was raised in the 80s and the 90s, and they were really big then. And I love their sound. I love how their music is. I just love everything about them. Other influences are the greats, Patsy, Loretta Lynn. Even in the 90s, you've got Reba McEntire and Faith Hill. So those were all my big influences for writing. I like to perform the newer artists like Carrie Underwood and Miranda Lambert, but the greats, the original women, those are some of my favorite artists. The words that they sang and the words that they wrote were just, they're fabulous. It's so much better now because they were actually storytellers then.
Yeah, and that's true, and they're legends for sure. You know, like you mentioned, Reba and the Judds and everything. I mean, you can't go wrong with the legends like them. You know. So,
Exactly. Even Dolly Parton. I mean, wow, the things that she has done and the places that she has gone with her music, it's so inspirational.
yeah, that's true, and she's still kind of doing stuff today, even Dolly Parton, and
Right, exactly. Which goes to show you that age doesn't have anything to do with music.
that's true, and that's some good advice for everybody out there wanting to be an artist themselves. You know, so. Um,
Yep.
So why don't you talk about where we can find your music at? I mean, I'm sure it's on all streaming platforms, but if you've got physical copies like CDs and stuff, you can, volunteer that as well.
I have it is available on all streaming platforms. I even recently added it to Band. It's on Spotify, Amazon MP3. It is now on radio, Reverb Nation, Google Play, all of the normal places. I also do have physical CDs that I can ship out, order through my website, which is www.reathapitman.com. And then you can find my music and other things on all of the social media. I'm on Reatha Pitman Music on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'm thinking about joining TikTok. I don't know yet. It's a little bit out there for me, but I think I'm gonna try. There's just so much you can do on TikTok. Finding music and talking to me. I'm most active talking wise on Twitter, but I post the most stuff of my music and what's going on both my website and Facebook.
Okay. Well, as far as the streaming platform goes, don't get her music. I know she'd love you for that. And
yes, I have t-shirts and other stuff that's for sale as well. And I actually just created a new t-shirt design that you get to pick your colors. So you can pick the color of your shirt, you can pick the color of the design, all of that.
oh, okay. Well, I know everybody will be willing to get some of your merchandise too, so get some of that as well. And speaking of your music, one more time, we're talking about your music video we're going to watch here. It's called Darling, He's Yours. Is there a story behind that? Maybe you could talk to us about that.
Well, I've been married twice, divorced twice. And so both Darling, He's Yours and Hitting the Road are cheating songs. They're traditional country cheating songs. The spin is it's from the woman's perspective of, I don't need you. I don't need to be here. I don't need to stay. You know, I know about the other women, and Darling, He's Yours is specifically written to the other woman of, you think you're going to get this hot guy that's going to love you forever. And I'm sorry to say, but he's a cheater. Once a cheater, always a cheater. And so you want him, he's yours. You can have him because I'm done with him. I'm moving on.
Okay. Well, I figured it was self-explanatory. So.
Yes, I'm a strong female, and I think that inspiring younger girls and younger women to be strong and independent is such a big thing. You know, I can use my voice to help women leave the men that they're with if they're cheating on them, abusing them in any way. I just think that more women need to step up and stand up for women in those particular environments and to give them a voice and to help them see that, you know what, I'm worth something, and I'm a strong, independent woman, and I can stand up for this, and I don't need to stay in this type of environment.
Okay, well, that is a good story behind the song, and I know everybody's getting ready to watch it. We'll get to that in just a second, but I think that's all the time we have right now for Reatha, and we want to thank you again for coming on the show. We'd love to have you back if you got anything new to plug for us in the future.
Hey, I would love to come back. This has been really awesome, and I'm so happy that you asked me to come on here. It was really fun.
Okay, well, I appreciate that, those kind words. You made my day there. So we'll get right to the song. Here's Darling, He's Yours by Reatha Pitman right here on Paul Mash TV. So don't go away. We'll be right back.
Got a man, but all you got is a boy. You think you'll get more, but all you got is a toy. You think he won't leave, but he just can't stay. You think he'll love you, all he's gonna do is play. You think you got him, for now that's true. I know all about you, so darling, he's yours. He's gonna leave you broken hearted when he walks right out the door. He'll break your little heart apart and throw it all on the floor. He'll be a cheater, a liar, he'll always be untrue. He's gonna move right along and find someone new. You got a prize, but it'll come in last. You're thinking of the future, he's living in the past. You think he'll be true, he's a runaround. You think he'll marry you, but he can't be bound. You think you got him, for now that's true. I know all about you, so darling, he's yours. He's gonna leave you broken hearted when he walks right out the door. He'll break your little heart apart and throw it all on the floor. He'll be a cheater, a liar, he'll always be untrue.